How's it going, everybody? Man, Tamar here. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel as well as my Patreon. Today, we talk about something here. And I don't care whether you flag the show or not. This is going to be one of them shows that's going to get my ass kicked off YouTube. But we need to talk about it. Because we need to talk about these sorry-ass motherfucking black men in this goddamn space. I'm talking about the ultra sorry motherfucking man, black man in this space. Hey, everybody wanted to come to this space to make a name for their fucking self, but nobody ever wanted to talk about this one contingent of thought process. It's not a person, it's a thought process that has pretty much destroyed the actual ability of anybody to be able to get anything done in society and life. And that is the so-called street dude. There is no such thing as a real street dude online. They are not online. The real street dudes are really trying to rebuild their life after destroying the community that they thought that they were helping. But even the people know that they weren't helping shit, right? You have this guy named Freeway Rick Ross, right? Freeway Ricky Ross is not out on YouTube making videos about his exploits and millions of dollars that he took out of the community. Freeway Ricky Ross is not doing that. Freeway Ricky Ross is not telling you about the cars he drove, all that type of stuff. Freeway Rick Ross ain't doing that. Because that would make like real street dudes are not online, changing their names every 5 minutes, changing their name of their cliques every 5 minutes, wanting everybody to be fucking quiet while they start a whole bunch of shit in the space every 5 fucking minutes. That ain't what real street niggas are doing. Real street dudes are not out here trying to play jailhouse scholar and hoard information over the heads of the youth within the environment. The real street dudes are embarrassed about the stuff that they used to be engaged in. The real street dudes couldn't stand the fan club. Let me tell you why. The fan club was the people who wanted the actual gravitas of the streets. But none of these people wanted to put the work in on the streets. They just thought if they was associated enough that they'd be able to get them one of these women in the environment. And that's why most of these people held on to this actual idea of a street dude far beyond its actual point of relevance. There's not many people who grew up in the foster care system who go around pretty much telling people about the worst thing that they've been in their life and actually celebrate it like it's something to laugh about. Most of those people was in the street because they were survivors. They didn't go to the street for a name. Going to the street for a name is some hood dude shit. Wannabe hood dude shit. And what you have to understand is that it's not the street dude. It's the wannabes that make stuff bad for everybody else. It's the dudes who want to walk around with the ability to destroy every bit of things that could be held for progress. And they want to hold progress hostage until their quote unquote people get fed. The real street dudes are not worried about kids that ain't theirs. The real street dudes are not worried about families that are not their responsibility. Hell, they can barely survive themselves out here without that stuff. They understand how hard it is to do things the proper way. Yes, they remember those good meals. Yes, they remember those good times. But they also keep in mind all the lives that they destroyed because of the route that they took in society. They will freely tell you about how not to go down that path that they went down. They will freely tell you about that stuff. What we have here is things that are quite different when it comes to these street dudes. You have street dudes online, you don't know what set they claim. You don't know whether they Bloods or they Crips. You don't know what city they from. You don't know what side of the city that they from. You don't know who they beef with back in the day. You don't know who they beefing with right now. You don't know any of that stuff. But they street dudes, right? They street dudes. They're just universal representatives of the streets. What street? I don't know what street. But you have to understand that most of these people love these things this way within this environment. And they love these things within this environment for a very specific reason. A specific reason why they love stuff in this environment is because they know that these things are never going to change. Just so long as they got a bunch of weak ass participants in black society who actually think that they ain't got to open their mouth about nothing that happens in society, and then all of a sudden things are going to change for the better. The only thing they got to do is watch people destroy the entire environment that they expect to get better for no reason. There's no reason to think that. But I know why you want to be a street dude. I do. And any street dudes who claim to be a street dude should get the shit stomped out of him as quick as that shit leave his fucking mouth. You are a domestic terrorist. You don't bring shit to the fucking table. How dare you try to enter the fucking field of politics and try to hold the fucking system hostage so that way the world can't leave your sorry ass behind. And then these street motherfuckers had the nerve to come up with the Pookie and Ray Ray conversation. The nerve to try to make it look like, oh, the women picked me in the environment. No, dude, they picked you because you was a sorry piece of shit and they could fucking get free nut out of you to create a kid that they was gonna have to run over your motherfucking ass with. And then these sorry pieces of shit attach themselves to the motherfucking red pill. When they were nothing but bitch ass niggas who got themselves into shit that they know goddamn well that they shouldn't have been into, but they did it all for the goddamn pussy. Real street niggas didn't do this shit for no goddamn pussy. Real street motherfuckers didn't do that shit for that. They did it for their own fucking survival. And then the real street dudes got in so deep that making the money became a job. Watching their back became a job. Finding out where to hide the money became a job. Watching this so-called loyal bitch became a fucking job. Trying to flip this money became a job. All this shit became a fucking job. Why? They attached themselves to the wrong shit. And they got in so deep that they couldn't get the fuck out of it. I've shown some of this shit to real street niggas. And they are fucking disgusted at what the fuck they see online, man. They want to hunt some of these motherfuckers down. Who the fuck is this motherfucker talking all this shit? And to tell you the truth, these fake ass street motherfuckers are the ones who turned in the real street motherfuckers out there. That's what happened. The fake street motherfuckers couldn't wait to try to take the gravitas of the community after this motherfucker got locked up. They couldn't wait for it. Because at the end of the day, these people who grew up in good communities, who grew up in good environments, in good situations, traded all that shit for a nigga's opinion, for a hoe's opinion. That's what they fucking did. So at the end of the day, man, these people owe us a lot. They owe us a fucking explanation. If you got this shit figured out, why are you here? We gotta be some punk ass motherfuckers to let the people who have destroyed our fucking community to bring their motherfucking ass here to try to have another fucking career in life doing or even making it look like they came anywhere close to doing some of the shit that destroyed our fucking race. We gotta be some real punk ass motherfuckers to let that shit go down, right? The real street motherfuckers are not online, man. They never have been. They online, starting all types of shit, being the best and the most bitchiest of niggas for no fucking reason. No, that shit don't make no goddamn sense, man. This is shit that we don't need, and it's shit that nobody ordered. But what you have to understand is you have a choice not to be this shit. You have a choice not to respect this shit. And I'm not talking about the reform motherfuckers. I'm talking about the fake motherfuckers. Because there's always the fake motherfuckers who make shit hard for people who actually been doing this shit for real. These people have served no time for what they've done to our actual people. No time whatsoever. And they actually placed it in our face to try to make it look like if we didn't let them do their thing, then we had ourselves some type of a problem. Then they tried to make it look like if we didn't let them just go do their thing, somehow something's wrong with us. When there's something clearly wasn't wrong with everybody. It was just something wrong with them. So what you guys have to recognize is it's time for some of these people with all this stuff to start showing some proof about who they are, man. Because at the end of the day, nobody should be claiming that they are some type of street dude. You know, you don't have people going to Germany claiming that they're some type of Nazi. You don't have people going back to Iraq claiming the Republican Guard from Saddam Hussein. You don't hear any of that stuff. So what you have to understand is, man, that none of these people shouldn't even be here. But you also have to understand that those people are here is because a lot of people let them be here. And that is not my fault. And I'm not going to try to correct that. What you guys have to recognize is I'm going to go down a list of things here that real street dudes have actually been through. Like, there are no such thing as an ex-pimp. Who don't do that anymore, right? There's no such thing as that. That's something that's lifelong inside your blood that led you to doing stupid shit like that in the first place. Not like I give a shit about the women, I don't. But there is no ex that. So you have to understand that these people, at best, are street enthusiasts. These people, at best, were maybe street collaborators. At best. But this is some things that street dudes actually didn't do. Street dudes didn't do no dirt by their house. Street dudes didn't try to mislead anybody within the life that they was in. Street dudes wasn't out here being flashy about the things that they did. Street dudes wasn't out on corners trying to let people know how they ran stuff. Street dudes didn't move like that. Street dudes probably had the best house in the community, and you never know what that dude did because he was never home. Because that stuff was happening elsewhere. There was no announcements from street dudes. They quietly did big ass fucking deals. They quietly did big shit. You see, the real street dudes, they wasn't out here riding on 20s and all this stupid ass shit. Street dudes wasn't out here trying to show off their women in the motherfucking street. Street dudes didn't roll like that. That's how bitch ass niggas rolled, who was nowhere near that shit. These MC Gusto ass niggas, man. That's all they are, man. Punks. They come online because can't nobody whoop on their motherfucking ass all that fucking simple. And the fake street dudes run just like bitches. They want to walk around. They don't want to be held to account for anything that they fucking do. The only thing that they want to do is start a whole bunch of shit and turn around and fucking let the whole goddamn community deal with the shit. Like they a thorn in the motherfucking side that we gotta fucking repeatedly deal with for some reason. These are some sucker ass niggas, man. And they got the nerve to want the protection of fucking code, like we the Catholic Church or some shit, to cover their fucking escape. First of all, they're gonna do all this whole shit in our fucking face. And then they want our fucking shut mouth to their fucking shit to allow them to keep remaking their motherfucking self in this fucking environment right in front of our motherfucking face. These are fanboys of street niggas. They don't know no fucking street niggas. These are nothing but Renaissance Festival street niggas. Niggas who dress up for the motherfucking reenactment of the Civil War, street niggas. That's what these niggas are. That's the shit we got going on here, man. That's why you can't really have no peace throughout this bitch, man. Because these motherfuckers are not here for progress. They attach themselves to the manosphere to fucking destroy it. That's why these entertainers are here. That's why these ex-pimps are here. That's why these motherfucking destructors of male self-esteem niggas are here. That's why the motherfucking dating coaches are here. That's why the 50-year-old fuck niggas are here. They all here. You think they here for black male progress? No, bro. They ain't here for that. They're here to destroy that shit. And they will infiltrate and destroy every single thing that could possibly lead a motherfucking ass behind. But these motherfuckers would not have a voice if it wasn't for other sorry ass street enthusiast ass niggas as well. You know goddamn well these motherfuckers didn't produce shit for the fucking community. All this fucking gang talk, we ain't seen no motherfucking enemies yet. We ain't seen no stripes yet. We ain't seen no interview about the shit you did in your community yet. But you a street nigga? How you a street nigga on YouTube? Twerking for cash apps and fucking Patreons and shit. How the fuck you a street nigga? How? I don't get this shit, man. I don't fucking get it. But these sorry motherfuckers can't exist without a fucking audience. A bitch ass niggas who want to see that type of shit grow. And here's the thing, it's not the fucking women. They didn't even do it for the women because they ain't got women to show the fuck off. These niggas are street niggas for no reason. There is even not. I mean, this shit is like some bullshit. Like it's unimaginable how much these motherfuckers can come around here on some shit that they can't even verify. I mean, dude, you got motherfucking pedophiles in this fucking space. No hands being put on them. Crazy. Got the nerve to be talking shit to real, actual people in this fucking space. Y'all niggas said nothing about it. Crazy. But you have to understand why all these different groups of people are here. All these different groups of people are here because they're all a spitting image of the same type of fucking person. What do you think you're going to get when you get ran through hoes, wannabe street niggas, ex-pimps, unreformed niggas, fake ass con men in one fucking space? What the fuck is supposed to progress from that? What are we supposed to get from that? The same motherfuckers who used to call us educated lames 2 years ago are now trying to run the conversation about where the black man should go. But that's where we at. That's where we're at. Hold on, gone. I'm trying to get you on now. But that's where we are, folks. These people owe us an explanation of why they still get to breathe within our space, man. Because that's one thing you should not be calling yourself around. The manosphere is a street nigga. Street nigga needs to fucking show us how much time they gonna fucking serve. Because you can't progress with these cancers around us. These people just don't deserve to be here, man. people who picked up that cocaine that Ronald Reagan and his friends brought to these communities and destroyed them. These are the dudes celebrating in our face right now, telling us that we can't hold them to no type of account for what they've done in the past. That's just where we at, man. That is where we are. And for some reason, nobody can be held responsible for the actions that they made in the past. But they want to use the excuse that they couldn't survive unless they ate other people within the environment as the reason why they were able to do the things that they did and got away with. We should care about their struggles, but they don't have to care about anybody else's struggle about that. What do you think is going to happen if we let these people gain any more power than what they had before? They're going to sabotage every single thing around us until everything is destroyed. Nope, I'm not agreeing with that. Nah, I don't agree with that. I mean, because they want to privatize the gains but socialize the losses, man. And that's just a problem, man. You think them kids that they gave the quote unquote advice to, they didn't deserve to die either. But they did. None of these people deserve their fate that they got, but they got it anyway. So what you got to understand is most of these people need to come with a catalog when they start making claims like that. I want to see what community that you destroyed. I want to see what community that you were responsible for destroying. Yeah, so just gonna drop the link, see who comes up, man. But these dudes don't do nothing but start a whole bunch of shit when they come around here, man. I've never seen one of these street dudes online fucking doing some shit. What's going on, man? For some reason, man, Zoom wasn't working, man, so I just use StreamYard.
Oh, no. StreamYard's my nemesis, man. Oh, nah, man. Go ahead. You was kind of killing it there for a second, so I was just sitting there listening, talking about, these gangsters. I think the only gangster, the only real street guys that I've seen on YouTube who are real was who we talking about? Michael Francesi?
Yeah.
Michael Francesi?
Yeah, that's probably the only one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's some other guys. You have some other guys with some other channel.
The prison talk dude, him. That's about it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's
one of the guys.
there's one other guy supposed to be from the Gambino family, an Albanian guy by the name of John Elite, and a lot of people calling him a lot of these guys are calling him a chump. So he's supposed to be real G's. Uh, I don't know John Elite. My brother claims to say he knew some of this guy. Maybe this guy was real, I don't know. But some of the stuff I've heard from him was real sucker laid. But I don't know no G's. They know they know. Well, they ain't one G in the manosphere, but there no G's out here talking like that. Not one, not one gangster. So and no gangster would get up here talking smack. Anybody knows that. Anybody knows street life. No, there's no gangster would come up here talking live like that. They wouldn't do that. Anyway, let's get past that crap and let's talk about what will work for us. We can't get caught up with a lot of this fake shit that we see going on. I understand why people do it. It makes money and these kind of things. I see why it goes on. But just know that it's an act, and that's pretty much it for most of these guys. You can't take that serious, and this is a type of mindset and so forth that you want to get rid of. I remember I was listening to this real gangster guy by the name of Vincent the Chin Gigante. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this guy. He was head of the Genovese crime family, and he was talking to John Gotti and was upset about like why are you bringing your son into this? He says, okay, I'm doing it, you doing it, right? We would pour zips from the old town, but why are you bringing your boy? Don't bring your son into this shit. This is something This is something you got to get rid of. Old man Pafachi and the rest of these other guys, their kids became doctors and attorneys and all this kind of stuff. They weren't pushing that gangster mindset on their children. The old timers didn't think that was the way to go. They did it to make money, and a lot of them knew that they mortgaged their souls, and some of them didn't make it out of there alive, while they were in the business. But they cut, they didn't want their kids in there. So here we are pushing a gangster lifestyle, fake gangsters up in here, popping yang. Wouldn't bust a grape in a food fight, but yet, here they are walking around here on the tube talking like they live like that. I mean, it's the wackest shit I've ever seen. You don't want your children, your kids, to come up in this stuff. My father and all them in the city. I saw a lot of the gangsters. I grew up around a lot of gangsters, black, Italian, Jewish guys in my neighborhood. Grew up around a lot of these guys, a lot of these people, a lot of these guys. They couldn't rest. They made all this money, couldn't rest. We're looking at every 2 seconds, worried about somebody tearing them out the frame. If not the government, then their boy next to them or some guy next to them plotting their fucking demise, to take their place and all kind of crazy shit. Just the illest. So a lot of these guys, they couldn't rest, and they didn't want their kids to go out that way. Nicky Barnes and his peeps, his daughter and all. They became lawyers. They became professional people. And still he ended up having to rat guys out, man, in order to try to survive. I mean, it was a tough game for these people, man. I mean, but they didn't want their kids in this. So this gangster shit that guys are pushing, these gang tough guys, this is not a way to make it. This is not your way in. You do a lot better learning, going to school, doing these things, and working hard like most of us do, and getting it that way. Not everybody's going to be a zillionaire. Money's not everything. A lot of guys who can make some decent money and be fairly happy. Some guys are going to make a lot of money. But this gangster shit and all this kind of crap like that, it's not a way to go. I've known guys who got smoked. I know, I grew up around a lot of Italians. Grew up around a lot of these guys. I speak some Italian. You know what I'm saying? That's why I grew up around these people. And I saw the lives a lot of these guys had, and what happened, dad getting arrested, going to jail for 12 years, and all this kind of stuff. I knew the Albanians, the sixth family. These guys are sitting here. They threw these guys in jail for nothing because they fucking challenged the Guineas, and they threw them in jail for 30 years for nothing. I mean, all this kind of crap. These guys made tons of fucking money because they're doing them out. You know, but we're sitting over here talking about you a gangster. My father saw that I should learn the streets. He said learn the streets, learn what goes on the streets, but don't be in the streets. Get your education. Understand what goes on out there. So at least you know you're not gonna be out there in the middle of this shit thinking you're gonna make it, knowing that you ain't gonna make it. All these guys, Garner, all them, Bonds, all these guys, my father, New York Willie, all these guys, knew all these people. All right, a lot of these guys went down. A lot of these guys had to run over to other places, run out of the United States with the fucking feds, fucking 2 steps off their ass. And people are talking about this shit is butter-laid, it's live like that. Freeway Ricky Ross, he sits around here all day long, talks against this shit that he put so many years into and saw just what it really did and the destruction that it brought. You know, this is you ain't live like that. I mean, this is not the way to do it. But these guys are talking this tough guy gangster. They gangsters. If you see a real gangster, he's not on this. He ain't on YouTube talking shit to sucker lades. He ain't doing that. That guy, he can't afford to be out here exposing himself like this. All right. And if you walked up on him, you try to talk smack to him, he wouldn't even say anything to you. He'd just laugh. All right. You really get up in his face and get in the way of his business, you're gone. And you're not gonna be in that position. So let's not, let's cut all this crap out. They're not coming up in here. I haven't seen all these guys who talked about. I haven't seen one gangster yet. Not one. They don't exist out here. They don't exist in the sphere. They don't exist. They're not here. Believe me, they are not here. All right. So let's talk about stuff that's going to help to progress us more. So this is what it's about. This gangster stuff, this pimp shit, and all this crap like this. The fuck out of here with that. This is just the lowest shit that you can fucking get yourself into. This is something off the bottom of my shoes. Let's keep it moving. Let's talk positive stuff that's going to help get good results for us. Most brothers out here are hard working people. I call them heroes. Got brothers out here putting it on the line every day. These are the guys that are making the difference. These are the people that you need to look at and emulate. These are the guys who are out here fucking working hard. I talked to a brother the other day. I said, what'd you do for a fucking living? My man said, I got an excavating company. I said, look at that. A fucking man's man. Some man's fucking job. This guy's out here busting his ass. Ain't nobody giving him nothing. He's out here breaking his ass, making it happen. Ain't no gangster rapper to truly represent him. This guy's out here fucking putting it down, putting in the time and effort to make that company work. All right? Excavating. All kind of equipment. Insurances, everything else like that. It's stuff you got to pay. You got to work hard to fucking make this happen. Take some fucking rapper, some gangster walk around talking like a tough guy, represent you? No, he doesn't. You know what I mean? This is the thing we got to be talking more about. All right, other brothers out here just doing all kind of things that are legal and above board and making money. If you may not have made $1 million overnight, but you have the right idea and you work hard enough, you can see that. That's how this game is. All right, you G's, you gangs out here, they got a cell waiting for your ass or a fucking grave. So that's almost everybody I knew who did it. Look at the Italians. Look at the Italians. All right, look at a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys are fucking. How many of these guys are dying in their beds as old men? These guys are fucking sitting here doing 30, 40 fucking years. I'm making $30,000-$40,000 a week. Next thing you know, the feds are clapped up on him and he's fucking ratting out his fucking boy next to him, trying to fucking survive. What kind of fucking life is that? You a tough guy? You a badass?
Yeah, but here's another thing about these street dudes, man.
It's
like
bullshit.
The real ones, man. Like they don't like the fan club, man. They can't stand the fan club, bro. They don't fuck with the fan club. Like these dudes are not like taking off the shirt like the Ultimate Warrior and shit, man. Like they ain't doing that shit, man. Like
man.
They don't fuck with these people out here like that, man. It's like, dude, they don't understand. Like, man, and especially all the shit that they go through their fucking mind, all the fucking lies that they like, dude, that really affects motherfuckers on some PTSD level shit, man. And you got motherfuckers out here playing like they were some of them dudes who was out there actually doing this shit, man. These fucking these motherfucking Renaissance Festival fucking gangster niggas, man. Like, man, it's just crazy.
He said that shit before I was crying. It's really funny because none of these guys are that. None of them. They'll talk that shit. Anybody tells you, I had my guns, I was shooting back on YouTube talking that. He's up. You don't even waste your talking to people. That cloud, tough guy, walk up and have back hands. They would just speculate. Yeah. Fuck that. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck. What are you wasting time with?
Black Sheep guy up in here, man. Hold on. Black Sheep, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up?
What's going
Not
on,
much, man.
They a bunch of actors on here too, man.
huh?
Half these dudes are just a bunch of actors on here, though.
Yeah, man. I mean, all this shit like just it kind of stemmed from like an email kind of back and forth conversation, and he was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, you don't know how hard it is." I'm like, "Yeah, I know exactly how fucking hard it is, man." After my dad died and we didn't have no motherfucking life insurance, bruh, I knew exactly how hard it was. You know what I'm saying? Picking cans, you know what I'm saying? Burning motherfucking copper off of fucking wires in the back of motherfucking washing machines and shit. Like, bro, I know how hard it was, man, but at the end of the day, man, I didn't stoop to doing dumbass shit like that. And the dude was like, yeah, and all this shit. I'm like, you ain't no street mother. Like, dude, we're having a conversation over the fucking Gmail. How the fuck are you trying to prove to me that you this big ass dude on some gangster shit across the fucking internet, bro? Like, what the fuck is this?
But it's like people can like reinvent themselves on the internet too.
I mean, exactly. It's easy to talk that stuff. I don't pay it any mind. Guys talk,
Especially when dudes say catch a flight and all that.
They're gonna catch a flight, all right, a flight of fancy. These guys ain't gonna catch nothing, man. They ain't gonna do shit. I remember I was watching the movie Shaft. It was a while ago. It was the old Shaft back in 1971 joint. And my man's like, "We gonna tangle one day, Shaft. We gonna tangle." Shaft was like, "Stop fooling yourself, Bumpy. You ain't gonna do shit." And at the end of the day, that's exactly how this thing is going. You ain't gonna do shit. You guys ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they don't even get caught up into that. Guys smack acting like they're gonna get live. I see you. I'm gonna knock your ass out. They get please. Shut the fuck up. Keep it moving. You ain't gonna do anything. So at the end of the day, don't play in that any mind. It's not that. The gangster game is not for you.
You do got some dudes who come in the conversation just to derail it too, though. What's up now? You go.
Yeah,
go
we
ahead.
have guys who. Yeah. Absolutely. You hit that right in the head. Guys coming there to derail shit, talk crazy, because they're not about moving anything forward. You got to understand that. We were online. We were on earlier today with some guy talking crazy, talking all kind of crazy stuff. I don't want to even get to the individual's name, but just talking crazy. He started breaking the facts down. The guy couldn't deal with it. Then he's just talking crazy. Got emotional. Guy just started going nuts, screaming, acting. But at the end of the day, these guys are not here to talk serious stuff to advance anything. I said, then what is your bottom line? My father always taught me, you talk to a man and he's got no bottom line, and you try to find out what his bottom line is. He doesn't have one. He's trying to bullshit you. What's your bottom line? What are you about? I'm not really about anything. What are you about? So the guy told you, I'm just out here just fucking running my fucking. That you got a lot of that going on. And they
just here for the conversation.
Not even that. They're here just to fuck around, and they're here to run some fuck shit. Okay, I see. I understand that. I understand it. But you got to parse through that, look at stuff that, they are useful conversations that do go on YouTube and places that people can sit down and meet. They are useful useful conversations. And I say, if you guys are looking for stuff that's trying to advance you, so when you come off of, let's say, listening to a live stream or whatever, and then you start to apply some of these things to your life, you'll see that maybe some of the stuff is successful, and then you'll pass it on. It should have a positive effect in your life when you leave some of this. But a lot of these guys they're caught up in this whole thing saying, well, this is all that it is, and I'm going to talk smack, and that's it. They're not about advancing anything. They're not about advancing anything. And then they're running this gangster shit. That's not for you. This gangster shit is not for you. This is not a path to success. This is not for you. It just isn't. I'm like the brother who I spoke to who's got the excavating company. I'm like the brother who's trying to start an actuarial firm. I'm like the guy who's doing his IT program. I'm like the guy who's sitting there, putting hours into his trucking business. Okay, I mean these are the people that we want to talk to and get further into deeper conversation and understanding kind of how we're gonna. This is what this is. I was having a conversation with a lady yesterday. It's very quickly. A young lady yesterday who sat down and said, "You black men ain't shit. You motherfuckers who making money and think you live like that, you running behind those other bitches. You motherfuckers ain't shit. You got bitches out here telling you doing your best work that you ain't shit. This is what you going on out
I'm not really even worried about him like that. Mr. Murray, starting off the live stream. Thanks for the super chat. Justin March, thanks for the super sticker. And I think I missed somebody. Marco Grande. It'll be easier to be a street where you don't have to see nobody in the streets. Where you can yell it out all you want to, no consequences. Yeah, it's kind of what it is, man. And it's like, you know, just talking to this dude over the email, man. I'm like, man, I wonder how much shit that neighborhood has to fucking excuse just for this person to be just alive in their community. Stupid shit. And it's just that nobody ever speaks up, and this person just think that they run shit in the environment, man. It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
You see a lot of it. A lot of guys will be, I'm out smashing teeth. I do this. Talk all this crap. You never see these guys. They're talking like they're live like that. At the end of the day, some fat roly-poly motherfucker, some skinny-ass bony nigga, skinny as fuck, looking crazy, ain't got shit, talking shit, and can't bust a grape. Can't bust a grape in a fruit in a salad fruit fight. In a salad fruit food fight, man. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, that's what you're really dealing with. So this one guy, it was a kind of a gangster dude. He was on his program. He said some guy was talking real smack to him, and he went to this guy's place of business. He did show up, saw the guy. The guy saw him and he ran. And that's what he did. So the guy saw him, spackled his pants quick. He had quick diarrhea in his pants, and he fucking took off. But that's what you're dealing with. You got to understand that. You got to understand the whole trolling game and all that. It's not happening. You know, well, I'm gonna meet you in this parking lot. You go driving a couple hours away to go find some guy. They never show up. They're fucking with you. Don't waste time with all this, man. Don't waste this gangster shit. Ain't what's up. You know, this gang shit ain't what's up. The gangsters in the street are worrying every day about their life. They're worrying every day about the feds, the DEA, somebody drop down on them. They're worrying about who's wearing a wire. They can't trust anybody. They have few friends. They can't rest. Like my boy, old Tommy Crank, beautiful old brother, man. He said, you know something, Colin, let me tell you, them guys, they make that fast money, but they can't rest. You know, that southern act. They can't rest. They can't rest. You can't rest. But this is what you talking about. This is what you are, to achieve out here. And these guys are big gangsters making records on making records and acting like they're tough guys. They ain't never done no tough guy shit out here, but acting like that. I mean, this is what you got going on, and I'm saying it's the mindset and our mindset. We have to change a lot of that. Like I said, the old time gangsters, old man Profaci, all right, all of these guys. Old man Profaci, and
it's not young dudes, man. It's not young dudes.
They did not have their kids in this business. They made sure their kids didn't become gangsters. Old man Gigante, before he went up, told John Gotti, "What the fuck are you bringing your son into this for? What are you doing?"
Like I'm telling you, man, these are choose your own adventure type dudes, man. like man, they go to Walmart and put on the Yuri on the Wolverine like a Halloween outfit, man. They really think they're X-Men out here, man. Like,
no, they think they're Michael Myers.
Yeah, for real, man. Like they think that they about to just put on this hockey mask and dodge them bullets, man. Like,
I'm just saying the mindset is we want to have good results. We want to see people succeed. We really want to see people have good results today. I'm not trying to get on the woman thing, but I just was encountering one the other day saying, "Oh, you high value, somebody high value, man. I heard this guy, Kevin Samuels. What this will start? Here's a babe who I've known for a while, talking shit, and then sitting there because she's not fucking bending over, kissing her ass, telling you ain't shit. And this, so here you brothers are doing your work, and you have people out here still looking down their nose on you. And you have to sit down and understand where we really are in this game. You know, that's why you can get shot down in the streets. People tear you out the frame, and then others try to fucking climb on your spine and climb up on you while you're down. You know, these are things we gotta be dealing with. You guys talking about out here being a gangster? This is the game. This is where it's at. You got to inch your money and think you can buy the fucking world. This is not how this game works. You know?
I mean, like, look, man. Like some of these real gangs need to come out with like jerseys and shit, man. So these motherfuckers can just buy a jersey and just be part of the team, man. Like for real, man. So these dudes ain't gotta be out here claiming shit. You know, they could just sell like Bloods from Chicago. You know, they have like their little jersey and shit. You know, and it's like, why we gotta hear about this gangster shit from old motherfuckers, man? Like Gen X and Boomer motherfuckers on the gangster shit, man. Like, what the fuck is that?
Reliving old glory.
These are fake gangsters because the old boomers who have been through this shit, been through the military, and are coming out of jail now, who've done their 30 years, coming out saying, can I still get Social Security? Can I fucking work a little job here? Let me get up out of here because I ain't going back. After they've done their 30 years.
Oh, you know what they remind me of? You know them niggas who could have went to professional basketball, but they knee blew out.
Oh my god, yeah.
They them niggas. Like I could have been in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you just see a lot of this stuff, man. It bothers me, you know, because I, you know, as a kid, you know, in the neighborhood I grew up in, we had a lot of these gangsters around. Most of them Jewish and Italian. The Italian guys, a group around them, a lot of them, and they, you know, people think, oh yeah, and you talking about the black neighborhood, you should see how shit goes down with these people. That's why I used to call them white niggas. It's the same shit. Everybody going to jail. Everybody doing time. Destruction of families. Single mamahood out there. Everybody's supposed to be married, but they run around single mamas. And these women had to do whatever they could to try to survive. You know, the family that's supposed to take care of them. Una familia, they would say. Bullshit. You know, next thing you know, the captain, the capo, or you know, of that crime family would give this guy's wife fucking $50. You know, but yet, you know, we stay snatching his business and trying to make all the fucking money and doing everything. These guys it was horrible. A lot of these guys came out there, it was horrible. The price these guys paid. The price these fucking people paid. You wouldn't believe it. You don't hear about that. You see the shit go on in our community. Same shit, even worse. Same shit. People glorifying this bullshit. You know, they're glorifying it. You guys are fucking out of your minds. This is not the fucking way to go. You know, not the way to go. A lot of guys could get into this thing. I remember some guys years ago, hey, Carl, listen, man, we got some jobs over at the freaking at the Bronx Zoo, no-show jobs. You do this for us and hook us up, boom, 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 boom. Nah, man, I don't want no no-show jobs at the Bronx Zoo. They got the tentacles in the Bronx Zoo. Give you no-show job. Next thing you know, you're into these guys for whatever. The next thing you know, what's next? What's next? How are these guys going up the river left, right, and center? Some guys going down the river, if you know what I'm talking about. Never see them again. What's all this about? This is the life you want? There's nothing good. There's nothing redemptive in this thing, and we gotta change our mindsets as to how we think about things. If you see some guy running a gangster, he's the gangster lean. Get away from him. I think it's a waste of fucking time. He ain't gonna be around long. Okay, these guys. It's not a long career. Not a long career movement. Most of these guys that make money, they don't have any money after the government them finish their ass off, and they do that on purpose. Make sure you pay crazy legal fees. Make sure they consistently keep a case on your ass, left, right, and center. So by the time, if you do happen to get through half of the stuff, you're broke. Huh?
No, keep going.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, you know, that's all I'm saying. I mean, that's the game. That's the gangster lean. That's the gangster life. But you're gonna do time. How many guys want to sit here and do time 5, 6, 10 years and 10 years in the joint, 20 fuck in the joint? Who the fuck wants to be doing that? Who wants that? Your wife sitting over there. She's out. Other fucking long dick niggas coming in and banging her shit out and everything else like that. Your neighbors and everybody else know about it.
Hey, that's our value right there.
You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta hear about it. Guys on the fucking block talking shit. Man, come on, this shit is whack, man. You know, kids out here running amok. You know, I'm just so sick of this fucking bullshit. It's not the way to go. You know, this gangster shit. There's not one gangster in the manosphere, not one. Everybody talks like they're fucking hard ass. Not one of these motherfuckers is a gangster. Not one of them. I ain't seen one yet. Heard a lot of niggas talk a lot of shit. Ain't seen one of them. Not one. Don't buy it. Let's get good results. Let's get good results from what we do. Let's think about things that are going to help us move positively in the future. Let's talk about good results. Let's start excavation companies. All right. Let's get into real estate. All right. Let's go to school. You know, let's get good jobs. You know, let's work hard. Whatever that is. You know, let's do that. And if you have the ability and you can judge character right, let's build good families. You know, for those who can, let's build good families. You know, and stay away from the fucking succubus. You know, but find good people. If you're gonna get with them, find good women. They come from good families. You know, that kind of thing. That's how you got to work your life. Be smart about things. All right? Be conservative in your spending. You know, these kind of things will fucking move forward. Buy into this gangster shit. Yeah, you think 30 grand is a lot of money. It's not. You think 100 G's is a lot of money. It's not. Over time, it's not. Depending on the fucking shit you got to face and the shit you got to pay out, that shit will be gone in 5 seconds. You used to be looking at 20, 30 years fucking looking you dead in the grill. Where's that money gone after that? Please. Hey, man.
And it's not like even the younger generation is even trying to look up or grow up to be these motherfuckers either. Like I don't know anybody younger who's in like school finally that's really not trying to grow up and be one of these type of motherfuckers. We are finally at that moment right now. Shit, I'm saying that shit in the South. Like, hey man, like ain't nobody trying to grow up and be these type of dudes, man. This shit's on the outs, man. And this is the moment where the shit starts. 25 years from now, people gonna be clowning motherfuckers who be saying this stupid ass shit.
Yeah, it's a fact.
What the fuck? Blexit the community? Who fucking blocked him? Like, dude, I'm just looking at all these shit, man. Like, y'all be blocking too many people, man. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I got blocked too.
On the block, yeah, I know. Shit, if Jerome hadn't told me, I wouldn't have known. So I'm just looking at all these people like, I don't even know.
I'm someone on a black spree right now, just doing it on purpose. Then
who's that?
Somebody on a black spree right now. Then
Well, the Justice is blocking because they're deleting comments and shit too.
Yeah, don't delete comments, guys.
No. I'm not talking on the live stream. I'm talking about from the actual comment section and the actual videos and shit. Like I look at the shit and it's gone. Like it was doing the shit kind of frequently, but you know, it comes through on my tablet and I could read the comment and I click on it and the shit's gone. I'm like, come on, man. Off grid on code. Why the fuck is he blocked? Hey, y'all motherfuckers. Who the fuck is Lamont Ellis? Who the fuck is that? Why is he blocked? RBR, that makes sense. Thomas, that makes sense. Gabe A, all right. Good job. Who the fuck is Suge Knight? What? Why would a Suge Knight be in my fucking... All right, man. Y'all motherfuckers. Tommy's hairline? What?
Yeah, he got all kind of motherfuckers wrong with it.
This motherfucker has been blocked like 6 times, though. That's like 6 different accounts. And one of them got like a zoomed in on his forehead or some shit. Shit.
That's funny as fuck.
Hey, you gotta forgive me for laughing, yo. That's funny.
All right. That's all right. No, man. The streaming was working pretty decent here tonight. I don't know why.
Yeah, man. You know, I guess our hairlines ain't created equal. So, who the fuck is Wayne Brady? Why the fuck?
Hey, it's these names they get into me, yo. Hey.
Yeah,
Just
but
it makes
let's
sense.
concentrate on good. Let's concentrate on good results, man. I think that's the most important.
Somebody called themselves the welfare office. What? Who the fuck are these online people, man?
The welfare office.
Somebody called themselves the welfare office, dude.
Put that one. Bring him on the panel.
Oh, my stomach hurt.
The welfare office. That shit is awesome. Yeah.
Oh, fucking shit. Wow, man. I'm motherfuckers tripping out, man.
Oh,
I'm not like Zero. Like that's a person who I would actually want to listen to. Why would the whole welfare office even have a YouTube channel, a name, the welfare office, and why the fuck would they even be around here?
Well,
there's literally nothing that we could possibly have in the common.
That's hilarious. I know people give a bad. Some people don't like Obama and all that, but this brother was president. You know what I mean? We should be. These are the examples that we should be setting more. My grandson loves Obama. Obama. Well, why do you love Obama, Chris? Why do you love Obama, man? I love Obama because he was a nice guy. He's smart and he's black. I'm like, so here's a kid. Here's a Zia. We're walking around talking about he knows he can become president.
Yeah,
he wants to, but that this is possible. These are the things these are the examples we have to be setting. So that's what we got to be looking at, man. We got to be looking at that kind of stuff. Now, to be president, well, it's tough place to get, but still, it's a possibility.
Hey, I'm not shitting on Trump, but he proved the point.
Hey, Trump proved the point. He said, "Listen, I can make $1 zillion, run around, talk shit, act crazy, get on a TV show, front, do all kind of whack shit, and I can become president too."
Yeah, I can make it out with my golden parachute.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to pass golden parachute on out of here. However this goes. I mean, these are the stories. This kind of stuff we need to be looking at. But for black people, we should, this gangster mindset and this.
Yeah. No, remember when Black Panther came out, everybody got inspired because of that shit.
Yeah, man. Technology and community built. And people thought the siege about Uganda, but there was an aspirational aspect about it. We need to be talking aspirational.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not aspiring to be some drug dealer destroying your community, and then I'm not. That's not what's happening.
That's where Paul could come into when that's your role model, especially when these kids go on Instagram. That's all they see.
Yeah.
Think about you, 12 years old. You go on Instagram, you see another young dude holding up guns and money. So now you want that shit.
Yeah, but
that's not even a joke. You can go in there right now and just see tons of videos.
No, I'll tell you, man. Social media can mess these kids up, man. I mean, the adults were already messed up, but
no, but some of the adults co-sign the young dudes for doing that shit, which they shouldn't.
Yeah, and you're not going anywhere with it. It's not taking you anywhere. Where you going? All these kids are going to penitentiary. Many others the grave. What's this all about? What's this all about?
What is
you know what I mean?
Hey, my life was fucked up, so let me fuck up another person's life just to make me feel better.
And at the end of the day, you can, there are opportunities to get out. I know, we have some tough spots in our community. I would definitely say that, but the gangster life is not the way to go. You got feds and everybody out here laying for your ass, and most of these guys, they let you do this crime. And then as soon as you start getting a little size to you, next thing you know, some DEA.
Here's the thing, Nagon, that they don't understand, man. Your name is nothing but a pinprick in a wall with on a wall with a circle around it. Dude, they know who you are, man. Like your picture's on the damn pinprick, dude. Like they come get your ass anytime they want to. Man.
On some org chart that they got laid out for you.
Yeah.
Okay, this is this book.
Right.
And they already know who you are. Okay, let's let them make a move. And these guys think they're making it.
No, what about the dumb thing? Dudes think they got the possibility of getting pussy if they act this dumb too.
Yeah, I mean, you can get pussy and all that, but
Yeah.
listen, pussy is, you can buy pussy on the internet. You can buy ass. That's all these guys. You can buy that shit. You can buy it.
No, but they want access to, they think which is gonna be a high value female for them.
Yeah, well, a female will cut their ass loose the minute their ass is shut the fuck down.
I know.
But these guys, they don't see it.
Listen, like the new argument right now is if you don't buy a girl a Birkin bag.
Buy a girl what?
A Birkin bag. That's the new argument now.
I mean, like what is a Birkin bag? Well, what does that mean?
No, when them purses, that's one of these new arguments these young kids got now.
Birkin bag.
A Birkin. An expensive ass like Gucci purses, something like that.
Oh man, that plastic ass shit that motherfucker be paying all this money for.
So now the argument is you not high value if you don't buy a girl a Birkin bag.
Mm-hmm. Don't get me started on these folks. Don't get me started right now.
Yeah. Man, we gotta move on.
Hey, I'm gonna drop that. Hey, no. I ain't trying. Look, I'm not trying to. I don't want to stress you out. Hey.
No. Don't get me started right now, dog. I'm tight. Don't get me started. I'm tight.
I got you.
Oh, come on, man. $15K for a fucking Birkin bag, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
What? 15 what?
15K. 15,000.
What for
a Birkin?
And you buying
that's
that
the cheapest.
And you buying that bag for a bitch, man?
Yeah. You have value.
You have what? These niggas out here done lost their fucking mind. 15K, you gonna sit there and buy a bag for a hoe?
Sure, I'm not doing it. These YouTube niggas can.
Okay. Let's say you check out, you get the Birkin bag. That's what the shit called. And then you gonna get the shit away? Like, hey man, like you may have to wear that motherfucker for 15 grand, man. I'm sorry, bro. I mean, you still gonna look like a whole clown for even buying that type of shit in the first place. $15,000 for a fucking bag? Like, bro, you can get a whole used fucking car with a trunk that you can drive, man. What y'all doing?
Depending on where you are, that could be a partial down payment on the crib or something else like that. Depending on where you are in the country.
Bro, listen, I seen a book bag that costs like 50,000. I'm not even joking.
If people are walking around that loss, I can't help you, because like I said, I say keep your overhead low and your savings high, and then you gonna buy that shit for a hoe who gonna walk off on you just a little while later if somebody else was willing to spend. They need to be beat down. But
no man, she gonna walk on you like a ground rule double, man. You just bought a $15,000 bag for one of these here. I can't. Nah.
You don't want to be high. I guess you don't want to be high value.
For some 50 dick fucking pussy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Wow. Anyway,
let's drop the Birkin bag. We can say that for another day.
Yeah, for real, man. Like, anybody else got anything else before we get up out of here? So, any last word, Black Sheep?
No, I'm good. I appreciate you for having me, though. And to go on with you too, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man, you too.
Hey, man, I didn't block you, man. I didn't even know that you were even blocked. But then
I know you didn't do that though. No, it's good. It's cool.
But then again, I didn't know that there was 1,000 motherfuckers on the block list either. Like, what the fuck's going on with that?
Unless you two fucking around doing some shit.
I mean, because I know I ain't blocked nobody. Unless you're saying some stupid shit in the fucking chat, then your ass gotta go. But I don't know.
Some cats in there may have been fast on the trigger and shit. They may have been like, nah, you can't be up in here. I can see some cats being fast on the trigger up in here. I can see some of that going on when they see fuckery coming into the chat room. So some cats may be fast on that trigger though. You never know. So.
All right, got anything else before you get up out of here?
Man, another dope ass stream. You know, we just kind of dropping it like it's hot, bro. You know, that's it. Good. Let's get good results. Let's get good out. Freeway Rick Ross made millions. He's out here saying, bruh, this is not the move.
I'm gonna try to get him on, man. I'm gonna try to get him on because my brother knows him.
Yeah. He's a butterlate cat dropping a crazy message that everybody should hear. So that's all I gotta say.
Keep your foot on their necks. Don't stop what you're doing.
Exactly. Let's get good results. Good results.
Yeah, man. So y'all can flag this live stream, and y'all can go back into my catalog. Y'all can flag some of that old shit too, man. Don't waste any time, man. So just busy.
Like I said, I'm about to dip out, but appreciate you though.
All right, no problem, man.
Later.
I want to thank everybody for coming through. All 86 people who are left here, and the 74 likes, and the let's see how many street dudes I'm pissed off. Let's see, and the no problem. 12. Man, that's impressive. 12 dislikes. Man, y'all can go on a blocking spree now, man. Shit. Don't waste no time. Hey, man, but I want to thank y'all for coming through, man. But y'all have a nice one. Stay up. And the younger generation that finally cut this shit off at the end, the people who stuck on that mountain up there on that bullshit, they're going to be up there by themselves, man. It's time for us to be able to roll out and all this shit. You ain't got to talk to these dumbass motherfuckers. They failed at life. Don't fail with them. On the Man Tomorrow, you guys have a really nice day. Peace.